amazing, don't you know it? Handsome, pretty, fantastic, astonishing, awesome, amazing, don't you know it? Handsome, pretty, fantastic, astonishing, awesome, amazing, don't you know it? Handsome, pretty, fantastic, astonishing, awesome, amazing. It's the confidence for me, the ambience for me, the nerve that I have to walk around here looking like a compliment for me. I go by Big Daddy, I go by Fine as Hell, I go by Choosy Lover, the fine dime picker, new groupie getter, the hoochie hugger. Call me sexy, call me your wildest dreams, call me handsome, darling. My features properly conduct themselves. I look like manners, darling. I'm beautiful, my skin tone is rich and pretty. I'm guapo, I look like well done, I look like good job, I look like bravo. This perfection in the flesh, and it's the epitome of God's image. I use my face as an active resume. and get jobs with it. I look like ooh wee, I look like fuck it up, I look like you better. I look like somebody chose you beside me and said I like you better. Oh, I'm cute, Jesus, I'm sexy, my God, I'm vibrant. I'm a cross between attractive and elegant. I'm a hybrid, girl, I'm such a stud. A dream come true and what they can't wait to see. I look like when you get your check, you should bring it straight to me. I'm easy on the eyes, I'm a sight that they sit and pray to see. I'm resources, I'm goods and services, they should pay for me. I look like there it is, I look like no you didn't, yes he did. I look enticing, I look superb, look like I bet he is. Appealing is my middle name, and gorgeous is my first, so let me cordially report that I'm adorable. Insert another synonym, I look delightful, scratch that, I'm 10 of them. I smell like warm vanilla, cocoa, butter, shea, and cinnamon. I look dazzling, I look delectable, I look delicate, I'm pulchritudinous, I'm angelic, I look like etiquette. Call me radiant, call me ravishing, call me statuette, say I'm splendid, call me divine, say I'm a snack at best. I look fantastic, if you a pill popper, I look like Xanaxes, and if you got heartburn, I look like antacid. Baby, I look like sexual healing, I look like a massage. This drive, I got open doors for me, I look like a garage, I look like holy cow, look like G Willikers, yeah, I hold the crown. If you told your girl I didn't, she pump her brakes and say, hold it now. I look like, ooh yeah, right there, I look like hell yeah, I look like I ain't missing no meals, look like I'm well fed, look like my shit don't stink, I look righteous, look like the right answer, look like a lot of white blood cells, I look like I fight cancer, I look like your doggone father, I fill my cup and let it run over just to look like I walk on water. Baby, I'm beautiful, handsome, pretty, fantastic, astonishing, awesome, amazing, don't you know? Beautiful, handsome, pretty, fantastic, astonishing, awesome, amazing. Baby, I'm beautiful, handsome, pretty, fantastic, astonishing, awesome, amazing, don't you know? Handsome, pretty, fantastic, astonishing, awesome, amazing, don't you know? Don't you know? Don't you know it?
Go ahead and make sure you click that link, get you some Teej Hanley, and support the Media Man YouTube channel, and also support Teej Hanley.
How can I be sure that you'll be right for me? You say you'll die for me. Will you survive for me? Yeah.
kill these bitches. A money fiend that touch my hands and made my panties glisten. Oh yeah, now shout it different. That line make zipper stiffen. She got a steez that's surpassing them female rap statistics. I won't play WNBA, but I'll buy tickets though. They try put me in the buckets and shit that pick and roll. A southern tale saying RIP for who them bells gon' toll. My shit be poppin' like cheese grits on top your mama stove. That's hot. And nigga I is who ain't is simply not. You're not important to the plot. I plot my climax while they watch. They thought them little verses something. Man, the music ain't even dry. Man, they music ain't even fire. Man, your fave gon' have to die, and I ain't playing. I came to get this chicken in LA, but I ain't stand. Be damned if she ain't gon' lose herself right here. No point in praying on some better shit. Just pray to God I'm heaven shit. This gift was sent as presents. Only time that I felt freedom sent. So fuck you and your bitter bitch. That comments when your Twitter pics on break just for a little bit. Before you have to clock back in. But right before you punch your card, just remember since say eat a dick. You nasty bitch.
I ain't been out of shape. I'm running off another game. I can't feel nothing. It's my fault. I should have been better, but I did all I can. I swear, I swear. If I fall, you can call it the end of me. If I fall down, you can call it goodbye.
Welcome back to another Media Man Live. I'm excited to be here. We have a great show. I love doing these avatar breakdowns, talking about the maintenance man. I'm telling you guys. And also, before we get started, let's go ahead and thank Chris K for sending me this Kendra G video. He knows that I like to do these avatar breakdowns to try and educate women and also men. But you guys would be shocked when I tell you this. When I do these avatar breakdowns, I tend to get more DMs and emails from women saying thank you, because they don't get a chance to hear it from a male point of view in regards to what we see on the dating market. And I tell those same women who I actually talk to, I tell them to watch Kendra G's show and don't listen or don't read the chats from the women because they're not dating the woman on the screen. You have to listen to the men. And I know that's tough because we get a lot of trolls and, different chats, and especially Kendra G's show. But for the majority of the guys that were watching this particular young lady that we're going to review, they had some great insight. And Kendra G, she's not a man. And I started to notice after watching a couple of her shows is that she places a lot of emphasis on a woman's looks, as she should, because she listens to men. And we always say that the vetting process starts with her attractiveness. And I agree with her. However, there are certain things that can disqualify a woman from potentially being a wife or being used for other things. And this young lady that we're about to review is a prime example of that. Kendra G, she doesn't understand. She just looked at it as men complaining. They're trying to find something wrong with this beautiful young woman, I might add. But as a man who, was on the dating market and did very well, I think it's necessary to see it from a male point of view, because Kendra G, she's not going to listen to black men. You know what I'm saying? She's not going to pull a black man up there and be like, hey, why don't you explain what you see? And that's the biggest trap that a lot of women get into, because they'll listen to women giving other women admiration, like saying, she seems like a catch. She's good. She's a good woman. She looks good. She has everything going for herself. But you have to see it from a male point of view and get our opinions in regards to this. And again, before we get started, this is not necessarily about this particular woman. I'm just using her as an avatar. So if this young woman actually sees this video, right, and she's like, well, you don't know me. We don't know if I really feel like that or not. I'm not using you for that. I'm using you as the avatar. So we're going to explain, not to you, to men, in particular to women. And it's going to be a lesson in how you guys disqualify yourselves from potentially getting the man that you're actually looking for, right? So it's not about her necessarily, just using her as an example, because again, I don't know this young woman. Whatever I say doesn't directly pertain to her, but she did say some key things that I think we all can learn from, both men and women, especially if you want to get the outcomes, of getting married, like this young woman says. And to be respectful of Kendra G's platform, I know she doesn't like men using her content for some odd reason. This is YouTube. We can use whatever we want. So I only took 4 minutes of I think it was like a 24 or 25 long video or interview that she did with this young lady. So I only took the parts that I could use, and then I'm going to speak to those, and I'll get you guys' feedback in the comment section, and you let me know if you agree or disagree, because I think this is very necessary if we're trying to find solutions. So yeah, and you guys, I love doing these avatar breakdowns, and I think you guys will get much joy out of this conversation. So before we get started, the show can officially start, because you know who is in the building. My guy, JT Coin Rings, starting it off right with the 199 super chat. The show can start. JT is here. You know what I'm saying? He said, hello, media man and chat. Salute. Salute to you, good brother. Blessings to you as always. And we got Dante Bryant, my guy, always supporting your boy, brother Double M. Peace and blessings to you, good brother. How you? Have the family? Love to see it, man. I feel energized. I had a great workout session. You know what I'm saying? I'm here. Dante Brown with another $5 super chat. My guy, he said, a black woman who refuses to listen to the black men they could potentially be dating is quite the conundrum, isn't it? And it is. And that's why I said it. It kind of upset me, because Kendra G somewhat went off on the guys by asking them, what do you guys want? You always finding something wrong with the women. And in certain cases, I can actually agree, because I have that issue as well. I did the little survey when I put the 2 pictures of the young ladies, and it was a lot of guys saying that the women were 3s and 4s, when obviously these women were, objectively attractive, right? So I have the same issues. However, when you get a man such as myself, you know what I'm saying, who can look at it through a objective lens and give positive feedback, to the point that, like I said, I get responses from the ladies and they enjoy this, because they're like, man, I respect your opinion just based off of your merit and your integrity and what you do on this platform. And I greatly appreciate it, because I'm going to use this as an example because it mainly benefits women, because the majority of aware men, they caught it immediately, right? And like I said, to be respectful of Kendra G's show, I didn't take the full interview. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to give you some feedback in regards to what she said moving forward. But the parts that I got, you will definitely understand where I'm coming from, especially if you're a man of value and you're a man who has done well on the dating market, right? And we're going to discuss a little bit about that as well. So it's going to be a great show, man. I promise you guys. Let me see. We got Omega Dreads Gaming Channel on the building. What's going on, good brother? He said we even got lesbian spiritual chicks running a bag on women. What? Who? What? Women getting finessed out of their bread from a lesbian spiritual chick? Okay. Lord have mercy. Okay. IQS, International Quiet Storm, said, who cares what Kendra don't like? She told Kevin Samuels, she stole. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what you meant. She stole Kevin Samuels' whole format. She can kick rocks. Yeah, man, like I said, and that's why I wanted to take this interview, because Kendra G has been on a great run in regards to some of the women that she's had on there. They have been in shape. You know, they, no kids, looking really good. So, I mean, hopefully the word is getting out that they're trying to, represent Black women well on her show now, because she's had some issues with some of the women that she's had on there. But this young woman, I won't say she disqualified herself, but she did make it tough on her because she did come on a public platform and uncover certain things that she shouldn't have. And we're going to talk about it. So let's see here. I got that one. Ron Alexander, what's going on, Ron? My guy, he said Kendra G considers herself a journalist. Yeah, man, it is. You know what it is. Yo, Leon AA, so I have to check back in later. Oh, you'll catch it, man. You're gonna love this one. Appreciate you, brother. Let's see here. Omega Dread says it's a curse. He said also took everything from Kevin Samuels. Yeah, y'all keep saying that. Otho Williams Jr., what's going on, man? Welcome back, brother. He said, yes, some dudes' views weren't logical. That's where I was baffled. That was a revealing survey. Yeah, man. And like I said, I do these things for a reason. Not to necessarily dunk on the guys. It's just to kind of open your eyes and try and see the full perspective of what we deal with on social media and in the dating market. So we have to have, and I always say this, I'm too dumb to be closed-minded. So I have to listen to all sides before I make an subjective opinion. It is what it is. And I want you guys to get to that as well. So let's see here. Xerxes, and I'm not saying that. Women are a needless expense. Get your passports and rent it if needed. Hey, you got to play it. Mr. J. Lamont, what's going on, good brother? Hey, that brother cold in his profile picture, man. He got the lapel pin. Hey, he good. He said, medium man with Masonic magenta tie to match the title blocks and the info marquee. Oh, you ain't slick, you a sniper. Hey, you know what it is, brother. I gotta make sure, I come on here clean. I don't want to be labeled as a dusty, as you would know, because you clean in your profile picture. We can't be dusties, in these streets. No matter what we do, we got, we dusty. So I got to make sure that I do what I can to try and shake off or brush off some of the dust. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Isn't he dusty? Isn't he full of dust? Isn't he ashy?
We can't be dusty, Jay Lamont. We can't be dusty. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. And we got Lawrence Ross in the building. Salute, media man. Being sexually attracted to a woman is just a starting point. Their mouth is what disqualifies most from wife material. Brother, there we have, like I said, most aware men understand this. So that's why I think I get more traction on these avatar videos from women than men, because the majority of y'all pretty much get it. So we're going to definitely talk about it. Let's see here. That Truth Seeker $5 super chat. What's going on, good brother? Good to see you here. He said, you are correct, but that last woman had a face like Sean J from Boomerang. Lord have mercy. This dude. Let's see here. Omega Dreads Gaming Channel. He said, look up Prinzella. Prinzella. Who is that? What I missed? Let me know. Fill me in on Prinzella. Prince Zilla. I may be saying that wrong. My bad. See, Brian Turner said the lesbians are cleaning up out here with the single mothers, especially the older single mothers. What the hell? Where I been? What the hell going on? What y'all talking about? They get the bag on black women. True Stick said, $5 Super Chase said you are correct with that. Oh, I got that one. You a fool. Let's see here. LJ with the $5 super chat. No comments or questions, man. Appreciate that, good brother. Good to see you here, LJ. What up, though? Let's see here. Let me see. Who else did I miss? Let me see. Let me get some new. Oh, Dante Bryan said I'm saying it right. I guess that's Prinzilla. Prinzilla. Okay. Who is that? Kelvin Jennings, what's going on? So excited to catch you live, Media Man. I use your old dating strategy for when you were single. It's challenged my RP thinking as a young man. Thanks. You are an inspiration. Appreciate that, good brother. And like I said, whatever works, man. I just want to see y'all brothers win because I know y'all got it in you, man. You know, you just have to adapt and overcome, as we like to say in the military. You know what I'm saying? There's no mountain too high, you know what I'm saying, for us to get over. I was finna sing. What's that song? There's no mountain high and no valley low. Was that? Listen, baby. Oh, is that 5 Heartbeats? Am I singing 5 Heartbeats? What's going on? KY Lil Pimp. He said that's me in the Cash App. Oh, my bad, brother. He said, if possible, don't say my government name. I got you. I got you. Let's see here. Definitely got you, brother. And we got CW with the $15 Cash App. My guy. What's going on, brother? Thank you, man. I got you. I'll update you. Thank you, man. Appreciate that, brother. Hopefully, CW is good enough. And we got Mona in the building. Make sure y'all show Mona the same respect that you showed me. Mona is holding the chat down, so make sure you put all your links in there, Mona. Welcome and thank you for everything that you do. I appreciate it. And Mona says, hello, Media Man and everyone. Thank you. And we got, let's see here. Let me get some new. Woke Quill, my guy. He said, Media Man, B. Taylor just did a surviving Princella video about how she was groomed by Princella. Which one is B. Taylor? That name sounds familiar. That's the girl that got into it with Just Pearly Things on the Lil Peep show. I remember that thing about a year ago. I used that clip where she was talking about dating them all, saying that she has a roster of men that she cycles out. How B. Taylor, that girl, is Princella? How does that work? I didn't know. I'm going to stay. I don't know, man. Y'all know more than me. Like I said, I'm still learning. It is what it is. But surviving, y'all know this girl. Neville Princella is some lesbian who hates men and is always talking about them at the same time. What? Okay, yeah, okay. I guess so. Let's stay on topic. Yeah, I don't know, brother. I'll get into it. I don't know. That sounds like a damn soap opera, though. We gonna have to get into it sometime. I don't know if I should, but Dante Bryant, $2 super chat said that's Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell. Okay, cool. Thank you. I don't know why I thought that was the 5 Heartbeats. Yeah, let's see here. Okay. Let's see here. Thanos was right. Scissors. Scissors. You a wild boy. I ain't gonna even get you a wild boy. Okay. You a wild boy. Yo. Okay. There you got me crying already. You a wild boy. That's all I'm gonna say. You ain't no good, bro. Shit. Woo. You ain't no good. You get me on my square, brother. That's funny. Okay. And Mona says, well, please like the video. Like, you a wild boy. Okay. Man, let's get to it. You ain't no good. Okay. Let me take a drink, man. This food. All right. Let's get to it. So yeah, I want to go over this real quick. Let's just clear up this misconception for the black community and they dumbasses for sitting there going with this narrative. You know, there's thousands of videos about the NFL draft. And y'all been on my platform before. We've covered these statistics before, but since it's prevalent, I'm going to go over them once again for the black community who doesn't like to read and doesn't like statistics. We sitting there talking about black men dating and marrying white women, and the athletes and the black men who make the most money always go and marry outside of their race. Just because y'all see a few NFL players with a couple of snow bunnies, shout out to Dr. Umar, that represents all black men who make money. It doesn't. And I'm kind of ashamed of the black community for doing all these damn videos and having opinions about why black men date outside their race when they get money, when the shit is not true. And it's just crazy to see that everybody got all these think pieces. Some woman talking about redlining, and that's why black men, we hate our mothers. We hate our black mothers. We trying to compete with white men. We want to be assimilated because that's why we deal with white women. It ain't got nothing to do with that. It ain't got nothing to do with insecurities. It ain't got nothing to do with, I mean, how about this? Before I get into it, why doesn't the black community ever stop focusing on black men and why they're dating or marrying white women? How about y'all look at the women that you're defending? Black women. Why don't black women ever look within and be like, well, maybe we might be doing something, you know, different or off-putting to these guys while they're in college? Because from the feedback that I received from the sports players who spoke on this, I've seen Marcus Wiley talk about it, Marcellus Wiley talk about it. I've seen Josh Powell talk about it. Those are all football players, NFL players, ex-NFL players, and ex-NBA players. And they say that it ain't got nothing to do with black men hating their wives or hating their black women or hating their mothers. It has everything to do with them women doing what it takes to make sure that that guy's life is easier. They not focus on what the dude is doing when they got to sign autographs and some woman comes up and they not trying to check them. He said the women that they deal with just make life easier. And at that point, those guys need that because they're playing at the highest level in college. They're trying to make it to the NBA or the NFL, and they don't need that extra stress. And I've said this multiple times to my homeboy. I told him, I don't think black women haven't figured out how to treat successful black men, right? They haven't figured it out yet because they probably weren't taught. But at some point, you have to do your research with the types of men that you're dealing with. You cannot treat the guy who is a millionaire the same way that you treat Pookie and Ray Ray or some around the way guy. And that's why I think those men who are on that level don't get that level of respect from black women when they should, because they have to work hard to get where they're at. So you cannot sit there and teach this or treat him like a regular dude. For example, just using this, like when he comes on from practice or something like that, you can't be like, hey man, I've been working all day taking care of these kids. I need you to start taking care of these kids while I take a break, or I need you to wash dishes and stupid stuff like that. Take care of the simple shit while this guy is damn near putting his life on the line on the field or something like that to try and bring home these millions of dollars, and stop treating them the same way that you would treat some run of the mill. And I know that may sound like classism. I understand that. Some men may get offended. Some women may get offended. But there is a level of respect that you have to have if you're going to be this man's personal, partner, his wife. It has to be there. So, and I don't want this to seem like I'm trying to separate, but damn, you have to understand that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think our women understand how to do that. And I think that's what turns those guys off, because they don't, haven't figured out that I need to fit into his life, and it's unfortunate because I've talked about this before. I think black women definitely have it in them to attract these type of men, because black women, in my opinion, are the most beautiful women walking the face of the earth. I've said that multiple times, but it's just the attitude and the way y'all approach relationships that may, decrease your chances, of getting these types of guys. And granted, I'm saying this somewhat tongue in cheek because of the fact that I know the actual statistics. However, that doesn't negate the fact that there are a significant amount of black men who are athletes that date and or marry white women, right? And if I had to guess, I would say that there's more than any other race. But that doesn't negate the fact that the men who don't play in professional sports and they make over $100,000, they make, they tend to marry black women. And if you guys don't understand that, I'm going to show you. Let me bring this up. And I posted this on TikTok because these fools going over there, they crazy. Lord have mercy. All right, so this is what I put on TikTok. I just put the quote that I see everybody running with. The NFL draft showed us that rich black men prefer white women, right? That's the narrative in the black community, our crazy asses. And then I went here. So this is Thought Code. You guys have seen this picture before. The top 4 myths about black marriage. This was actually written by a black woman, once again, named Nadra Kareem Niddle. And it was updated on February 28th, 2021. Y'all know my rule. Within 5 years. That's 3 years ago. Okay? Now, let me go ahead and read this out for the black community that don't like to, do their research. Rich black men marry out. Black men drop black women as soon as they reach a certain level of success, don't they? While plenty of rap stars, athletes, and musicians may choose to date or marry interracially when they achieve fame, the same is not true for the bulk of successful black men. By analyzing census data, Tolson and Marks found that 83%, what did I just say? 83% of married black men who earned at least $100,000 annually got hitched to black women. Lord have mercy. The same is the case for educated black men of all incomes. 85%, this is old. Now this number is 79% of black male college graduates married black women. Generally, 88% of married black men, no matter their income or educational background, have black wives. 79% now. This means that interracial marriages should not alone be held responsible for the singleness of black women. And that's the key point right there. And that's why I keep saying the black community is focusing on black men. Focus on black women. Because I promise you this, it's like dropping a bomb in the center of 1,000 black women. When you ask them, y'all want, every woman wants to get married, right? They will literally bite your head off and tell you, no, that is not what I'm here on this earth for. I'm not here to get married. I'm not here to procreate. This is black women. And if I'm lying, y'all can tell me. Put that on your social media post. I think every woman, quote it. I think every woman, when they're little, they all want to get married. Black women will spit in your face if you tell them that. So do you think they would put something like that in there? This means that interracial marriages should not alone be held responsible for the singleness of black women. They tell you that, not me. It's not me. Okay. So when y'all watch this, don't be like, oh man, you're projecting me, media man. No, the proof is in the pudding. I mean, if we know that the statistics show that only 29% of black women are actually married, which is the lowest, and granted, black men come 36%, right? If we know that 29%, that's basically 1 out of 4 black women who are going to get married. And then the whole narrative about dating out and marrying out, white men ain't checking for black women like that. They may admire you from afar. They will support you on social media, They will get those clicks, likes, and views by telling you that you're a queen, my sister, putting out these false statistics. But at the end of the day, white men aren't marrying y'all. So the issue can't be black men, right? Because we've already just proven, the statistics just came out, that black men, when they marry interracially, they are married at a higher rate than black women, and they get divorced less than black women. Black women, the same across the board. Black women are the most divorced and the least married to in whatever category, especially in interracial marriages, right? I mean, it is what it is. So stop focusing on black. I don't know how many times I have to say this. Stop focusing on us. Focus on black women and ask them what they need to do to improve. Because I have yet to see anybody sit black women down who have the biggest mouths on these platforms and be like, you know what? Let's push black men to the side and let's focus on black women. What do y'all need to do or change to increase your marriage numbers without focusing on black men? Because the statistics show that black men are doing just fine, right? And marriage is looked at different for men than it is women. So what do black women need to do? Maybe change the attitude. Maybe start understanding that black men aren't as bad as you thought they were. And that should, cure your jaded mindset of who black men are. Because social media, the media in particular, has always painted black men in a negative light. And if y'all don't get the truth, then that's what you're going to follow. So ask black women, like, what do y'all think y'all need to do? Why is it that y'all are the least married and the most divorced? What needs to change? And that's something that only black women can do. We have an idea, and I think every black man says it. It's the attitude and the outlook that you have on black men, like we're already in the hole, and we got to dig ourselves out of it to prove to you that we're worthy of your attention. Especially trying to do that with successful black men, that ain't gonna work because you don't have to be there. And that's what it boils down to. You'll be able to attract that guy, but once he gets to know you, he gonna use you for what he want, and then he gonna discard you. Useful to the group. And that'll be your fault because you determine if he thinks of you something more serious than just a fling. And that's why you hear a lot of black women, I hear black women on TikTok, they'll say, I dated athletes. I dated. What does dating mean? Y'all tell me. Because typically, when an athlete dates a young woman or he's in a relationship with a young woman, you can see it on the blogs. Who is such and such girlfriend? And you'll have pictures with said men. But from what I see, all the women, the black women that's saying, I dated athletes before, ain't no pictures of you with him. So what does dating actually mean? Yeah, you was getting pumped and dumped. That's what it was. Don't call it dating. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It's been multiple women talking about, I dated. No, you was over his house, when he was in town on a 5-game road trip. He saw you on Instagram. He called you, smashed, and now you wearing that as some badge of honor saying that you dated the athlete. You did not. Women are good at code language. I dated. No. We know the game. Let's get back. So oh man. So this is another article with the same thing. Fact check: 83% of black men earning 100K annual income marry black women. So this young woman right here, written by Ann Brown, another black woman. Same time, around 2021, a month before the other article was published. She fact-checked and said there are many myths about black marriage. Some claim that black men are marrying at high numbers out of their race. Others claim that black women just aren't getting married. Another myth claims that successful black men aren't marrying black women. For the latter, the opposite is true. Black men who earn $100,000 or more marry black women, according to the analysis of U.S. Census data and other figures. And let me just be clear for anybody watching. This is one article that is saying, who are the lowest paid players in the NFL? Is there a minimum salary in pro football? Let's go down here. Since NFL teams require a 53-man minimum roster, massive amounts of money go towards a player's budget. While quarterbacks and highest paid members of a team typically earn multi-year contracts for millions of dollars a year, the median salary of an NFL player is $860,000 per year. So, just by that, right? If NFL players are making $860,000 a year, all of them for the 53-man roster, and black men who make $100,000 or more annually marry black women at an 83% clip, does that include NFL players? I would think so. Okay, black community, y'all looking dumb out here, and you could have just did a Google search and found this information for yourselves. Okay, and just to drive home the point, here's another article that said, according to Spot Track, the minimum salary for a player in the NFL is $795,000, though this figure tends to change based on experience. So let's go ahead and say that $795,000 to $860,000. That's what the average NFL player makes. Very simple, right? And we use this dude. So if 83% of black men who make $100,000 or more marry black men or black women, and the average median salary in the NFL is between $795,000 to $860K, then what does that tell you? Black community, you can come to your own damn conclusions. Do some math, figure it out, and shut the fuck up on social media talking about this damn conversation, because it makes us look stupid. Okay? Dumbasses, man. And let's add this number. How many teams in the NFL? Is it 32? 53 times 32. That's 1,696 players, right? So the black community focuses on, let's say 80%, let's say 1,000 of those players are black. So 1,000 NFL players would represent the total black population. We already know that 926,000 black men make over $100,000 or more. So y'all gonna use this 1,000 man number to represent black men when we know that 83% of black men who make over $100,000 earn or marry black women? Are y'all stupid? And I know it's people watching this and they seeing all these black women making these videos and they like, man, they just... I'll stop. It's embarrassing, man. And black women pride themselves on being the most educated, even though that shit not true, right? I mean, God, dog, what you got to do? 29% of black women have a bachelor's degree or higher over the age of 25. And y'all can't chime y'all asses in with all the education that you have and show your sisters what the statistics say? Y'all just watching it. Okay, have at it. Crazy asses. Lord have mercy. The black community, man. Y'all, we got to do better. Let's see here. My man, International Quiet Storm, $2 super chat, said, I got a feeling we will have helmets of bonnets to the helmets of bonnets. That's still funny to me. Dante Bryan with the $10 super chat. He said, Jay Ellis, Alfonso Ribeiro, Carlton, Michael B. Jordan, Donald Glover, all these dudes were corny and lame before they got famous. And now that they're dating other races of women, they're sellouts. Yeah, you know how the game go, brother. I've done videos on this particular thing. It seems like black women will spend 364 days saying black men are trash. We don't need men. We don't want marriage. But as soon as the NBA draft or the NFL draft comes around, now all of a sudden y'all want to pay attention. I peeped. I get it. Rich J with the $2 super chat. Media man, black women are still having babies by these athletes. And yeah, and that's the thing. And that's worn by badges of honor. I promise you, if anything pops up, and let me be clear, these NFL and NBA players are reckless with their damn seed. Insert Tyreek Hill, this jackass. This dude, what he got, 2 or 3 women pregnant at the same time. Now he got like reportedly 10 kids. These dudes reckless. And the black community looks past it because he can run and jump and catch a ball, but he's just making multiple childless home or fatherless homes. Even in other races, this dumbass doing this. But the black community, well, you got enough money to take care of them. Insert Nick Cannon. This jackass. This dude running around wearing it like a badge of honor, getting women pregnant, and then going to different birthday parties, taking pictures and shit. And the black community look like saying that he can do it because he got the money to take care of them. That's how, man, I was finna cuss. That's how messed up we are. Man. Grown men talking with the $10 super chat. That's a cold name. I like that, brother. And that, I'm pretty sure grown men talking in his profile picture, that is actually a real bow tie. I would bet money that is not a clip on. Take it from grown men talking. What's going on, good brother? Thank you for the $10 super chat. It's a great live, brother. I appreciate the support, man. Thank you. Welcome. Let's see here. We got a lot of comments. We got 274 folks in the building. What up, though? Hit that like button. Mona got it. Lawrence Ross said, don't hear any black men complaining about Serena. And we don't care about that foolery. Because if black men look to the left and look to the right, they're desired by all races of women. Granted, there may be some fetishization in there, but with men, that shit don't matter. As long as he getting the booty, he gonna go back out there and do what he got to do. Nobody cares. We don't care about black women dating and marrying out. I love Serena. Serena, to me, is the greatest women's tennis player the world has ever seen. I could care less who the hell she married. She looked happy, kids running around. You know what I'm saying? The dude that she with, he seemed happy. They don't care. Black men don't care. You know what I'm saying? And I know some person could be like, oh, well, black men should. Like, brother, you go out on the dating market and tell black women who they should date. Go. I want whoever thinks like that, go out there and tell black women, hey, sister, you shouldn't be dating these white men. You know what's going to happen, man? If they could swing on you, they would. So, man, nobody cares. Let black women attempt to date out and whoever they want to. If they qualify, they qualify. That is none of my business. I don't care about preferences and shit like that. I'm going to tell you the statistics, but I don't care who you decide to date. I just don't want black men to be saving them when they publicly say that they don't want to date black men, but they'll sit on that damn fence. And what if a good black man comes around? Good black man means a black man with money. I don't want y'all to give them out. Let them go figure it out the hard way with white, Hispanic, Asian, Arab men, like that woman said on I think Kevin Samuel's show. Go figure it out. Let's see here. Oliver, what up, though? He said, I think a lot of this stems from black women having their egos hurt. It's kind of telling that these brothers had no black women. And there's a couple guys in there, but like I said, man, it's at best 1,000 black men that's in the NFL. So, I mean, that doesn't even register to the 926,000 other or 925,000 other black men that are making $100,000 or more. Who cares about the 1,000? They're gonna do what they want to do. Like, damn, and it's just funny to me that there needs, instead of doing these damn femininity classes and black women trying to buy shit to make themselves soft, how about y'all sit down and listen to a brother like me? I could tell you how to deal with the successful black men. Okay? I can tell you, matter of fact, I get my girl to tell you, right? You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to sit down and understand decorum, how to act in public. These are the things that you need to get from men. And I know women like to sit there and say, go buy a nice summer dress, go buy a nice bag, go sit in hotels to attract successful men. Okay, do that and see where that gets you. Or you can listen to a black man like me that's going to sit here and be very, I'm going to be respectful of you. And I'm going to tell you, like, this is what needs to happen. Because a lot of y'all don't know that femininity shit ain't working. Because under all that foolery that you ingesting from these toxic ass women on YouTube, it ain't get no results. So you can put yourselves in debt and go buy, Christian Louboutin shoes, buy the wrong types of handbags with all this type of embroidery on it and shit like that to think that you you are now in a different type of tax bracket. You're not. We know the statistics. We know black women not balling like that. We understand that. So all this fake foolery, it's not gonna work. But if you're just a genuine person and you know how to mesh with the man who is doing very well for himself, and you understand that this brother already got everything taken care of, he just needs a woman to support him. He need a woman to take care of the things that he can't, or see the things that he don't see. Be his wise counsel. Give advice. Be useful to the group, so to speak. I hate to use that, but be useful to him. You know what I'm saying? If you have a skill, you went to college, right? So it would be foolish of me, my girl sitting here with an economics degree and a finance degree, master's. And I'm sitting there like, no, sister, I'm a man. I'm going to take care of the finances. I would be a dumb MFer to sit there and not utilize a woman. Why would, man, help. You know what I'm saying? Grow my income exponentially. It already has because of her. Y'all use it if it's a useful degree. You know what I'm saying? You're not running around here like Amanda Seals. I have a bachelor's and a master in African American history and hip hop. I created my degree plan. Man, if I need to learn about the origin of beef in rap, I'm gonna go to Amanda Seals, but that shit ain't useful to me. So let me stop, man. Jesus. Let's see here. Sean Stiff said in the NFL 2023 season, black players made up 53% of the total play. Thank you. There we go. Okay, cool. In the 2020, even lower. Thank you, Sean. Jesus. I mean, what is that? 800? Something like that? Shit. I don't know. 700? Man, thank you, Sean. Jesus. What is 800 black men? 700 black men? Jesus Christ. The black community just love bickering with each other. And that's why I told y'all my platform is like conversation killers. Could you imagine me going on a panel show and they bring this shit up? Black men always dating outside of their race. And my dumb ass come up there, well, let me tell you what's really going on. 83%. Then where they going to go? What, they going to question my statistics? Go look it up. You know what I'm saying? It's like, ain't nobody going to have me on a damn panel show. I'm not going to sit there and listen to an opinionated conversation when the facts are out there. That's stupid. We love it, but it's just for content. Hell no, I ain't got time for all that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Air Force Reek. Vinny from the Jersey Shore has gotten black women feeling themselves this week because he prefers to date them, but didn't say anything about marrying them. I saw that video. And he was like, yeah, I just like their curves. Everything was sexual, Air Force Reek. Everything he said was sexual. Black women in the comments. See, yeah, I knew, they be talking about these white men and these Italian men don't like us. Italian men and black women mesh well. I'm like, Lord have mercy. Listen to his words, black women. He didn't say nothing about marrying. And that's why I keep telling y'all asses, stop falling for the okie doke. White men love to have sex with man. Let me show y'all something real. Black women, go read this book, The Dating Divide. Y'all educated. Go read this book and listen to black women explain their issues with dating white men. The Dating Divide book. I did a whole breakdown of this. And it gave black men insight on how black women view us, or white women view us, how black women view us on the dating market. On dating apps, black women tend to prefer white men. They go out there on the dating market, and white men are very vocal by saying, hey, yeah, I love having sex with black women. I think you're a black goddess. Let me sneak in. Go read that book. Don't listen to me. Read the book. Go hard. He said, if you ain't got a thicky white woman, your season is now. My friends is dude. Let's see here. Woco says, as long as you entertain them, the community don't care. It's Lord have mercy. It's foolery. Foolery. Dante Bryant, $5 super chat said, "You're so funny when you stop yourself from cussing mid-sentence." And the funny thing is, we go back and listen to these live streams, and I didn't cuss a couple times. But when I can't catch myself, I catch myself. Sorry about that. If there's any ladies, sorry. My apologies. My apologies, Mona. Let me see here. Oh man, my guy Joe O'Brien with the $99.99 $100 super chat. I gotta, man, hold on. Let me go ahead and get this brother updated expeditiously. I can't even say that right. T.I. can though. T.I. can say expeditiously. Let me see here. Where's my? Give me a second. Joe. Oh, Brian, welcome back, my brother. Yeah, I got a feeling that's gonna stay up there for a while. There you go, brother. Appreciate the support. Cook. Thank you, brother. So I can do more, man, for y'all was sending in the super chats and cash apps. Man, Intellect, what's going on with the send out super chat? He said, not even sure what the topic is, but I know black women consider me a lame, whitewash, square. Now I found modicum of success and have an Asian persuasion stepping out of my German. I'm a sellout to student. And congratulations to you. Kudos to you, brother. Let's see here. LJ with the $10 super chat said, Media Man, I have worked in the NFL for 20 years across 2 franchises. It's a different level of competition, and many of our women are not equipped to compete. Is that, and they don't want to compete at all. That is a curse word to black women. You know what I'm saying? My friend sent me a video, some lady on YouTube. She did a full breakdown of this topic of NFL draftees, you know, with white women. And she was, at the end, she kind of undercut her argument by saying, black women, don't worry about these black men. We not begging them to be with us. Begging, i.e. competing for black men who make this type of money. And I'm like, well, why are you talking about it? If you're not begging black men or competing, then what's the purpose? What's the point? Just to get more black women to hate black men? It's foolery, man. Thank you. And my guy, Brandon B, with the $20 super chat. Thank you, brother. Appreciate the support. Welcome. Let me see. Did I get all the super? Oh, man, we got Jay Renard Leather in the building with the $1.99 super chat. Said, using some of my 90% rating to slide you some bread. Thank you, good brother. Hey, man, I can use it. You know what it is. And congratulations on your 90%. I know you're trying your best to get to 100. So let's see here. Rad Talk, my guy, back in the building, said with the $1.99 super chat, said the origin of Drake and Kendra beef, Amanda Seals. Yeah, man, if I want some, some information on that, I got it. That's not gonna help me. You know what I'm saying, with my taxes. Rich J with the $2 super chat said, Media Man, be careful. Black women might treat you like Kevin Samuel. Man, I mean, what they gonna do? What they gonna do? Yeah, you see how Kevin Samuels handled it. I don't beef. For what? I'm safe. From downtown 296 with the $20 super chat said, peace, Media Man. Been a while. Glad to be in the number one more time. Keep grinding, brother. Man, I appreciate it, brother. Thank you. Hey, is that you got a Hellcat in that profile picture? My eyes are good when I got glasses on. Man, be safe, man. I heard, hopefully you don't live in Atlanta. I've seen so many videos of people doing parodies of folks stealing Hellcats out there, man. So I have a Challenger, so I'm good out here. So Omega Dreads said government gave him so much, it's backfired. It's wow. Mr. J. Lamont, what's going on? He said, also, aren't these top tier colleges predominantly white? So in addition to the competition, the pool is large. It is. And somebody mentioned that, I think, last live stream. It was like assimilation. If you go to a PWI and all, the majority of the women are white, I mean, you're going to really have to compete. And again, I don't think even young black women, and it's unfortunate because that's the best time that they should be trying to lock down one of these black men, because, you know, you would assume that they have an upper trajectory if they're in college, because when black men do go to college, they graduate at a higher rate than black women. Did y'all know that? Yeah. So I would assume that these black men, you know, you should be trying to get with them instead of trying to have sex with them and, you know, being the runaround. No, you know what I'm saying? Have some standards about yourself and be like, look, man, you know, I'm here to help your life, you know, make your life better. I want to hook you up. You know, I may be smart in this particular area. Let me tutor you or help you, you know, get these classes done. Like Tyra Banks on what was that movie? With Omar Epps. Tyra Banks was so fine. I love you, Deja. Oh, I'm sorry. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Let's see here. Skinny Boy 20 Boy. What's going on, brother? With $5 super chat said the recent Balloon Pop show had an update on the couple that chose each other. The girl didn't go out on a date with him because he didn't chase her. Lord have mercy. Always. There you go. Thank y'all. See, y'all always got my back. See, I don't know everything. I just remember certain things. Higher Learning. That was a great show. A great movie. Remy running around. That dude, Michael Rappaport, he's always going to be Remy to me from that movie because we hated that. I was going to cuss again. See, I caught myself, Dante. Queez said, Medium Man, now why are you trying to get them to use logic? I'm trying, man. But like I said, these shows, when they see the avatar pop up, they like, most of my female subscribers, they watch these because they, from what they told me, they learned a lot. So, and I definitely will have another young lady on here. I'm about to reach out to her again. Yeah, I can't wait. It's going to be good. I think we're going to talk about dating in New York because she's actually from New York. And I see some very troubling videos from the men about New York women. And since she's from New York, we're going to talk about it. We're going to bring a true New York woman up here to talk about the dating experience. I know y'all going to love that. We got some folks in there from New York. So, yeah, I can't wait. So, let's see here. Dante Bryant can't stand Michael Rappaport. He wants to be a black dude so bad. Yeah, that dude. Sometimes he's sticking his nose in some of our conversations he needs to stay out of. So Jamal Obama, what's going on? Said New York is horrible. See, y'all already saw. I shouldn't have said nothing. I shouldn't have said nothing. Yeah, I started already. Okay, Glacier Don. Yeah, you got to tune in for that. He said, I'm from NYC, Divine Photos, New York in the building. He said, New York women are masculine beyond belief. Glacier Don said, let's see if she on point. We go see. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait. Big Blaze Entertainment, New York women. Oh, my goodness. See, damn near men. See, okay. I shouldn't have even brought Yo, wow. Man, we going to talk about it. But before we get into this avatar moment, let me go ahead and take a break. Like I said, I just came back from the gym. Let me go, use the facilities real quick because I'm an old man, So I'm going to leave y'all with some of this good music from Marquise Murray. Make sure y'all support the brother. And I will be right back. And we're going to get to it here in a second. Hold on one. Where we got Marquise. Bam. Here we go.
Marcus Murray.
right, let's get back to it. Welcome back. Let me see. I see a super chat. I think that was from I Dodge the Trap. Yeah, my guy, I Dodge the Trap. What's going on, brother? He said, met my wife in the Bronx. There are some reasonable women, but good luck finding a dainty, soft woman. Keep cooking and debunking the lies of Media Man. Okay. Hey, congrats to you, brother. Because you see, most of the guys like, hell no. So I can't wait to get this young lady up here. She is a friend of the channel. We started off doing live streams together, and we just actually reconnected on TikTok. She found my page, and I reached out to her, and I'm gonna definitely have her on. Hopefully, we could do a show on Saturday. Yeah, definitely Saturday. So, and I also bought her book. She wrote a couple books as well. So, yeah, we're gonna definitely get out there. Let's see here. All right, let's get to it, man. This is where your boy shines. So we're going to get to this avatar of what I like to call the new fine girl. And you'll understand why I say that and how the maintenance man struck again. And this is from Kendra G's channel. And again, let me go ahead and give respect to her platform for providing this good content. And we're going to get to it. Fair use, fair use. So let's start it off. All right, here we go.
Cam in the process. Okay. I was nervous to pick. Okay. Let me tell you something.
Do I need to run it back, guys? She in shape. She looks good, right? Can y'all agree on that? Or are you gonna sit there and call her a 3 or a 4? The woman looks good. She's objectively good, subjectively, whatever you call it, good, right? She look good. Let's see here. Intellect $2 super chat. New York women drink Newport. See, I'm at to stop. Let's do it one more time. That's the case. And be honest. Stop playing around. Just look. Thank you.
Look into the Kendra Cam in the process. Okay. I was nervous to pick. Okay. Let me tell you something. The last couple of weeks, the women on my show have been having bodies. Now they have been having bodies. Where you calling from? Okay.
So as you can see here, very pretty young woman. She's going to give her stats here in a second, but yeah, she's definitely in shape. And also, somebody said it's probably surgery. No, and I'm going to tell you why. And like I said, being a personal trainer, I got certified as a personal trainer in 2010. Ironically, while I was deployed to where was that? Not Baghdad, Balad Air Base, Iraq. That's when I've got my first certification as a personal trainer. And I can tell I work with a lot of women over the past couple of years before I got out of the military. And I can tell you when a woman's body is built, her body's actually built in the gym. And she's going to explain why in a second. But yeah, so here's her stats. So we can all agree that the woman is objectively attractive. Here we go.
Mama.
I am calling from Dallas, Texas.
Dallas, Texas. How old are you?
I'm 33.
33.
I'll be 34 in August.
33. What do you do for a living?
So I'm a licensed master social worker. I'm also a licensed esthetician and a personal trainer.
Jesus. These women be having so many jobs, and I mentioned that. I know they got to be working a lot of hours. Like, goodness gracious, she has 3 respectable jobs. She's a master social worker, a personal trainer, and a licensed esthetician. So, I mean, with that, those types of jobs, in my mind, I'd be like, man, she got to be making upwards of $200,000 a year. But when they do say their salary, it'd be like much less than that. I'm like, man, why y'all got all these jobs and it's not, generating income the way it should be? That's a lot of work. So we'll get into that in a second. But yeah, so here we go.
Any kids, Brianna?
I don't have any kids.
No kids.
No kids. And what's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Leo.
Ooh, you looking good. Look good in person. Look good on paper. So you look a certain way.
All right. Here we go, guys. Don't get offended, but this is what women think. Let's continue. Fair use.
So I saw your show before, and I saw something about like the 3 sixes. Mm-hmm. So like the 6 foot and the 6 figures and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, I think I like that. All right. So she looking for those 3.
So that what you guys know what that does, right? It's starting to dwindle her dating pool down, right? But she's going to be able to attract those types of men. But we're going to continue the video. Here we go.
You have to be on your fitness. I don't want a belly. I don't want, your titties cannot be as big as mine. Like, I don't want that.
All right, Brianna, when was your last relationship?
Here it is. Now, and this is where Kendra doesn't understand. Everything up to this point, everything looks amazing. On paper, like Kendra said, I agree. And in person, everything is lining up. But this is where it all goes bad. And I've mentioned this before. Here we go.
About 7 months ago.
Okay, you don't have to answer.
Let me go
I don't
back.
want that.
All right, Brianna, when was your last relationship?
It was about 7 months ago.
Her last relationship was 7 months ago. Remember that. Here we go.
Okay, you don't have to answer. But did we already do this question? When's the last time you was intimate with someone? You don't have to answer.
2 weeks ago.
What? Who this guy, girl?
Her relationship was 7 months ago. But the last time she had sex was 2 weeks ago with a guy that she wasn't in a relationship with. So like I said, everything leading up to this point was perfect. Dudes was in the chat shooting they shot. But as soon as she said that she was open to situationships, that's when the guys chimed in and started to, try and tell Kendra G, like that's a red flag. And women still haven't figured this out yet, because it's basically telling men who are watching, because you are on a public platform, that you're open to situationships, i.e. the maintenance man. Okay? So let's continue. And she gonna double down. Hey, here we go.
It's been someone I've been knowing for a long time. It's just, I have needs as a woman, and, I just wanted to see what was up.
You hear what she said? That's one of my favorite words to describe these types of women. She said she has needs. I told you guys that I used to be that guy that would feel needs because I was honest, and I know women like her exist. And the funny thing is, women like to think that the only ladies that are doing this type of stuff are the unattractive ones. No, they look just like her. Very accomplished, attractive, but they so busy, they ain't got time to cultivate a real relationship. So they're open to situationships, and she said it out of her mouth. I have needs. Make sense? Here we go.
Okay, you see what was up. Oh, well, I guess one thing they're saying is you did sleep with a guy 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Let's go back. Wait.
What was up? Oh, well, I guess one thing they're saying is you did sleep with a guy 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
She like, hey, it is what it is. I sure did have sex with a brother 2 weeks ago, and what? They don't get it. And that's why I like when the ladies watch, because I get to break this down. Here we go.
I mean, was I supposed to lie about that? Like,
you could have not answered. Not necessarily lie, but you could have not answered.
But see, that's the thing. I'm trans. Like, if that's not for you, like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm just going to be honest. Like, I think that's a fair thing to do. Like, again, I this is the first time I've been single for a long time. I've always been in a relationship, and so I'm just trying to learn how to just do things for me at this moment. But
let me go ahead and decode that for her. And again, don't know this woman. It may or may not be true, but for the average woman who is the avatar that we're using, or the example for this woman right here, what that means is that she's used to being in relationships, but she hasn't been with one in a while, right? So she's single, but she's trying to figure things out. She's trying to figure out what types of guys she's attracted to or the types of guys that she likes, which basically means that she's out there having unadulterated sex with no relationship, trying to figure things out. That's what that actually means. And like I said, we don't need women to affirm this. Just understand it. Understand that it's true. Okay? So when I put this video out, it's going to be women saying, no, that don't necessarily mean that. Don't care. We don't care. It's about what men think and how you present yourself. So that's how we're going to That's how we're going to view it. So whatever women try and deflect, and not all, I don't care about all that. Just understand that it's true. That's what she means. Here we go.
Again, I'm a grown woman, so we all have our needs, right?
Don't play with it. Have you ever been married? No, right?
No, I haven't. I've been proposed to, but that's it.
Okay. Now this goes to what we just talked about a second ago about.
This is like the third time that somebody has mentioned this young woman having sex 2 weeks ago. And listen to her responses. She cool. Here we go.
You said you slept with somebody 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
LII said, why people come on the show sexually active a day ago, men and women, they need to stop that BS and be single fully.
I mean, but it's single means you're not in a relationship,
Oh, single means that you're not in a relationship. Who just put out a community post and a video doing a survey about this, trying to educate men that that's how women move? Who was that? Was that me? Yeah, I think it was me, right? I told y'all, and y'all swear that women are sugar and spice and everything nice. That's how they move. I'm just trying to help you out. So here we go.
So, and I know that some people would require to be in a relationship before they are active. And I completely understand that. But I'm just going to be completely honest. And I've just always been that person. If my honesty and how transparent I am is not something for you, then I'm not the woman for you on that. It is what it is.
Hey. You have like 400,000 followers on Instagram.
Now she has 400,000 followers on her Instagram. Let's see why. Here we go.
Instagram, I guess they're going to.
Yeah, I do. Cause I had like a big transformation like some years ago. And so that's kind of how I got a lot of my followers. But I also feel like that kind of makes men, I don't want to say intimidated, but I think they kind of get fearful of that. My follower account doesn't mean anything. It's just,
So, and she's rambling a little bit here, but I'll explain. So she has 400,000 followers because she went through a drastic change. She lost a lot of weight. So if you look at my thumbnail, I put a plus size woman with a smaller woman inside. That represents the new fine girl because she's just figuring out that she's attractive after she's lost all of that weight. And so she's trying to kind of learning herself. And I'm going to explain here in a second, but that's why she has 400,000 followers, because she lost a lot of weight, and also explains why she's in such good shape and why I don't believe, as a, professional personal trainer for years, for a couple years, looking at her, I could tell that she's lost a lot of weight, because in some areas, such as her cheeks, she still kept some of that that fat there, right? You can see it in her cheeks. And then also, I'm pretty sure if she was to have a lower cut shirt, you probably wouldn't be able to see her collarbones, because she still carries a little bit of weight because of the fact that she lost a lot, which is normal. It happens. So let's continue.
So I feel like it's just, I can reach more people.
So you see her, did you see her neck? It's so when women are like naturally small, are really in shape and lean and ripped, you can see like necklines, you can see the collarbone, all these things show up, and then the cheeks are somewhat sunken in. Wish I had an example to show you guys. But yeah, but she is definitely in shape. She lost a lot of weight. However, she is carrying a little bit of fat, and I'm pretty sure she'll lose it in the future. So here we go.
With what I'm trying to do.
Sometimes, man, you're okay.
So this is where Kendra G doesn't understand why men were giving this young woman pushback. And it's not necessarily pushback, it's just understanding what they heard. And she's taking it as men are being picky, are trying to find something wrong. No, it doesn't have anything to do with that. They heard what they heard. The woman said that she had sex 2 weeks ago. That means something to guys, Kendra. You got to understand that, but she don't, and she always get offended. And it's like, no, you got to listen. Here we go.
Are some of you men okay? And I say that with as much concern, like in a sincere way. Are you okay? Because if I get a girl on the show and she has kids, oh, why she out here? She should have got married before she had a baby. If I get a girl on here and she's not in shape, she too big to ask for a man. Yeah. If I get a girl in here and she don't speak good English. She too ghetto. Get a girl on here who literally has every requirement y'all say y'all desire. In shape, no children, accomplished, and yet and still, we get all these comments about what else you can find wrong. So at this point, I got to start asking the question, are y'all okay?
Okay, and she went on to say a couple more things, and it is what it is. It's expected because Kendra G is still a woman, and she is a part of the sisterhood, whether you like it or not. So she's going to side with women. That's understandable. We have to, as men, you just got to accept it, right? She may be objective, or in some videos when it comes to the women, but with this one, no. What she sees is an attractive woman, and she gets her cues off the men that she talks about this with. Woman has to be attractive. Every man says that. That starts first. But once a woman starts talking, she will either qualify or disqualify herself. And in this situation, this young woman may have disqualified herself by telling the world that she just had sex 2 weeks ago with the guy that she wasn't in a relationship with. And the reason why that's off-putting to men is because we understand how the maintenance man works. So what she's going to attract are guys who fit that category of the guy that's arousing to her, and she's willing to have sex with him without a relationship. She's going to attract those guys, and those guys tend to come in well-polished packages. They tend to have, like she said, she wanted the 6'6s. She's going to, or the 360s. She's going to attract that, right? She's going to attract guys who have money, but they may not be there for the right reasons because they watched this live stream. They watched the live stream. They watched the interview, and they thought about it. And they're like, oh, okay. All she needs is a guy who fits what she likes. And I don't necessarily need to be in a relationship with her. I'll be able to have sex with her without qualifying, without that being in place. Now, the other guys that were actually watching this video, they were like, oh man, this girl is amazing. She doesn't have anything wrong with her. But the guys that don't qualify to be maintenance men, they're not going to reach out to her because they know that maintenance men exist. And that's always going to be an issue for them. And to top it off, that she has 400,000 followers. She said it doesn't mean anything to her, but to men, it does. That means that you have a lot of eyes on you, a lot of attention. And I know old heads, women, that's you being insecure because you worried about her follower count and who DMing her when you used to be focused on her. No, it's risk assessment. And I have to keep telling this to guys to women. When a woman has that many followers, do you know how many men in her DMs? And it is not the fact that the man has to step up and be better than the guys in the DMs. No, it's just the fact that, for one, she's open to having a maintenance man 2 weeks ago, and she has 400,000 followers. Those are two red flags for guys who are trying to have something serious with this young woman. So that's why it was off-putting to most men in the comments, because we know that she is available to guys who fit her particular standard. And like I said, I have to keep saying this, the guys that she probably could have been with, the guys that may not necessarily be arousing to her but are attractive, and they come with all the other intangibles, being a good man, high integrity, character on point, they make a significant amount of money. They looked at that and like, nope, because she has some dude hovering around that she can always go back to. And if you go back to my video that I just put out, women always, attractive women in particular, always have guys that they can sleep with, no matter what. They always got somebody. And it doesn't have to be a guy who's 6 feet. It's just that guy that used to hit it the right way, and she can bide her time while she's waiting for a new guy to come along. But in the process, she's going to continue having sex with this guy. And that's why she was so open with it, because I can tell that she doesn't understand how men think, because she wouldn't have said that if she did. And it's not her, like trying to hide something. She's not lying if she didn't say anything, because Kendra G was very vocal when she said, you don't have to tell us. But she was so bubbly and ready to tell people that she had sex 2 weeks ago. because in her mind, she probably thought that makes her look desirable, right? So she's like, I can get men. And that's where a lot of Black women fail. Nobody gives a damn if you can get men to have sex with you. What we care about is you being able to get married and not engaged. Like she said, I was engaged to before. I was proposed to, but I broke it off. Shouts out to Kevin Samuels. He uncovered that again. Engagement queens. She's a prime example of that. So in women's mind, they say that, oh, well, I should get some sort of credit because I got a guy to propose to me. When men are like, no, what? You got men to propose to you, you didn't go through it? Did you give him the ring back? That will be the next question for aware men, right? And also another point, and this is what tends to happen with women who lose a significant amount of weight and they get back on the dating market, because beforehand, when you're a plus size woman, you're not attracting necessarily the guys that you actually would want to be with, because a plus size woman will probably look on social media. They'll point out certain guys like, hey, that's the type of guy that I want to be with. You hear it on Kendra G show all the time. You get a bigger woman and she'll say, I need a man that's in shape. And you're like, what? How can you say that? And you sit there plus size, because they've been dreaming about these types of guys. Fast forward to a woman like this who loses a lot of weight. Now she has those guys that she used to fantasize about. They're in her DMs and she entertains them. And the only way that she knows how to get close to these guys is to have sex with them. And that's what tends to happen. Just like this woman here. And it's a situation where a lot of women who lose weight fail, because in my opinion, women who lose a lot of weight, you should be losing weight to expand your pool of available quality men to marry, not to have sex with. That's what men do. And I'll use myself for an example. When I joined the military, I was 135 pounds. I started to lift weights in 2005, and I started to notice the difference of the women that I was attracting, the women that I probably wanted. And they were open to sneaking in, and I was happy to oblige. Right? So I'm like, oh, shoot, I got all these women just because I got muscles now and they want to sneak in with me? Cool. And I took advantage. Definitely took advantage. Women, y'all can't think like us. So the same thing that it is for us, when we get in shape to attract women. You know what I'm saying? To attain women, to, you know what I'm saying, to bed them. And we can be honest about that. I'm a guy. I've been muscular for almost 20 years now. I know the reasons why. Yes, healthy, I get it. But I understood that, man, now women are attracted to me. I can get all the booty that I wanted before I had muscles. And I made sure that I got all the booty that I could. It is what it is, right? But with women, y'all need to be a little bit more strategic. So if you're a plus size woman, and I want the bigger women to pay attention to this, if you lose weight and you become in shape, you need to start vetting men for marriage, not to have sex with. That's what you lose weight for, to expand your pool. And nothing's a guarantee, ladies. I'm not saying that as soon as you lose weight, you're going to get married. No, but it will expand your pool of options of viable men, because men like attractive women. And typically men who make a significant amount of money, they specifically look for attractive women. So now you fit this dynamic. So now you need to start making sure that you're trying to get married, and don't be open to situationships like this young woman. And for Kendra G not understanding this is a foul on her end, because she had men in the comment section trying to tell her that is a red flag. So ladies, pay attention. Nobody is telling you to lie, but that is information that you do not have to uncover on a public platform. So now this woman, her DMs are going to be full. Attractive. I get it. But now men know that you are okay with a maintenance man. If you guys don't know what a maintenance man is, it comes from Michael Bazin's book from a while back. I believe he put out this book in 1999. This amazing book is about a guy named Malcolm who gets paid by, from having sex with married women. He's literally making a living, lavish lifestyle or whatever. And he does this for like 12 years. And then he gets tired of it and he wants to settle down. But these married women that he's been vetting over this time frame, they got pissed off. So now he kind of running for his life. But he represents the maintenance man, or the guy that fits a need when these women are single. And I saw somebody in the chat said, women are never single. Women are never single, and especially attractive women are never single. It's always guys waiting to, either get in, sneak in, or as guys that's trying to take her out, so on and so forth. So that's why these shows are so important, because I get to explain it from a male point of view, from a successful male point of view, and hopefully it'll sink into women. Going on Kendra G's show and telling people that you just had sex last night, that's crazy. And you're not in a relationship, y'all got to pay attention to that, because men, viable candidates of men, either don't like that or they're going to put you in the useful to the group category. She was wifey up to this point. And I promise you, go back and watch the live stream of this interaction. Every man was like, she's amazing. She got everything going for herself. I reached out. There was even some guy in there like saying, hey, this is my Instagram. Reach out to me. But as soon as she said, I had sex 2 weeks ago, the shit changed. And Kendra G got upset. And that's why I tell women, stop listening to the admiration of women on these shows. And women, this is where y'all F up. You'll see, and I'm not using her example, but you'll see a plus size woman and everybody, she's beautiful. She's gorgeous. She's a 10. Yeah. It's like, no, listen to what the men are saying. That woman is overweight. She's obese. So I don't know why women take the advice of women when you're not going to be dating women. You're going to be dating men. So it would be wise of you to listen to us, right? So just trying to explain, hopefully that clears everything up in regards to this live stream. And again, shouts out to that young woman. She is a beautiful young woman. She will get a lot of men in her DMs. Hopefully she gets the right men and not the guys for the reasons that I said. Okay? So there it is. Hopefully that makes sense. Let me see if we get the super chats. And we got Intellect with a $10 super chat. Oh, I got that one. Got that one, brother. My bad. Let me see where I stopped. Super chats. Got that one. Got the recent balloon. Bronx. Drink Newports. KMS was going on with the $20 super chat. He said, apologies, kind sir. Can you do the Kendra Cam again? I was walking my goldfish at the time. Thank you in advance. I think I ran it back. Man, I'll do it again for the culture. Hold on. Thank you, brother. From downtown 296, member for 5 months for the streets, Lord. Something you can't explain. $5 super chat said, I know women like her. She probably was abused young. I hope not, man. Let's not put that on her, brother. Unfortunately, is trying to take power by acting like a man who was a player to be in control. And sometimes it happens. But like I said, for women who tend to lose weight, they start to think like men. Like, yeah, I got all these men that I used to dream about, and they're wanting to date me. And she has sex with them instead of trying to lock down a marriage. And she's trying now. Hopefully that's the reason why she came on Kendra's show, and not to gain more followers, for her channel. But if she's serious at 33 years old with no kids, she's going to get men in her DMs. But like I said, hopefully this for the right reasons, because she just told the world that she's useful to the group. And that's a foul on her end. And it's unfortunate, but like she said, I'm honest. Okay, you just honest yourself out of being viewed as one of the perfect women on Kendra G's show. Oh, man. Let's see. From downtown 296. Yeah, $2 super chat say your honesty can be detrimental. There you have it. Thank you, brother. KMS, $10 super chat said no man is paying full price for a rental. That just got drove. Yeah, and that's what, see, and Kendra, you got to listen. You got to listen. From downtown 296 again, said $10 super chat. It's funny you mentioned the maintenance guy, because I've had a few that have been willing to pay in other ways instead of paying with money. Access denied. Oh, man. Intellect with the $10 super chat said, I was just telling my trainer today, I'm not here to get strong. I'm here for vanity. I'm recently divorced. Said shit. I'm more for the streets. I'm for the intergalactic superhighway. Yeah, and like I said, I mean, bro, I'm gonna be honest. Cortez Smith says she knows it's wrong to sleep around. She's just trying to make us accepted. Yeah, and that could be it too. Like I said, man, at first, going to the gym, yes, when you're young, it's not as much about health unless you're an overweight guy and the doctor has told you that, hey, you need to lose weight. So, what I'm saying, you could stick around for a little while. But as a man, when you're a young guy and you pick up weightlifting and you start to show some, get some size, all you focus on is being attractive to women. And I know there's a lot of dumbass women out there that'll say, well, muscular men don't attract me. I like the dad bods and the skinnies guys. No, trust me, guys, there are more women than not that like men who are in shape and have muscles. You cut up, you ripped up, right? Like old Shannon Sharp said recently, he was like, man, I got in a fight with a sword. I lost, cuts everywhere. That's what it is, brothers. You know what I'm saying? A woman, don't let summertime come around. It's finna be summer. You know what I'm saying? We finna be on somebody's beach. You know what I'm saying? I'm already down, 10 pounds now, getting ripped up. Man, you ain't gonna be able to tell us nothing. You know what I'm saying? Now imagine you being a young man and it's summertime coming around and you ripped up and you go to somebody's beach. You go to San Padre or San Pedro Island or whatever it is in Texas. You go down there, you take off your shirt and all these women coming around. You mean to tell me that you ain't gonna be able to track something? Come on now. We know what it is. Men get in shape so they can attract women. That's what it is when you're young. When you get older, you start to get like me. I got to do things to make sure that I'm improving certain things. And I got to make sure I take care of my health because I need to be here for my girl and for my daughter. Got to be here. So I want to make sure my health is good. My diet is right. But also in the process, I'm going to make sure I'm ripped up. You know what I'm saying? Like a bad grade, in school. I'm going to rip that paper up. But yeah. So, we know what the game is. And like I said, women need to take a different approach if you are an overweight woman who lost weight. Y'all got to start looking for your husbands immediately. Don't get happy that you got all these attractive men and you start having sex with them and you do that for too long. It's going to be a waste of pretty. Shout out to Kevin Samuels again. He said that. You wasting your pretty. 33 years old, that young woman. She ain't got that much time to be sitting there playing these games. You better lock down a husband and get the hell off the streets. Take my advice or not, but you keep having these guys having sex with them for, 2 weeks ago. That's crazy. Stop. Let's see here. Did I get this from downtown? Did you? Yeah, wait. Oh, send out Super Chase said, imagine going to the dealership to buy a new car. You see your dream car and the salesman tells you somebody drove it last week and brought it back. Yeah, man, it's unfortunate that she effed up damn near everything. Like, Lord have mercy. There it is. Royal Blood says South Padre Island be turned. Yeah, man, you get your ass out there. And that's why I encourage guys, man, y'all brothers got to get in that damn gym. And I know us old heads, we like to try and tell y'all, like, man, don't be like us. When we were younger, we was running through women, and I don't see no benefit in it. Yes, the hell I did. And let me, y'all know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Us old heads, we get, oh man, don't be like me. I used to have girls running around and this and that. I don't want y'all to do, brother. Take care of your health. Make sure you protect yourself. Don't have no damn kids and have fun out there if you can. It's a young guy, and I'm going to use him as an example. It's a young guy on social media. I'm pretty sure you guys heard his name before. His name is Duke Dennis. Y'all heard this guy before? I've seen a couple of his videos. Women love Duke Dennis for some odd reason now, right? This guy, I'm pretty sure he's running through them right now. You know what I'm saying? And he's having his pick of the litter with any type of woman, that he wants right now. It would be old heads in there telling that man in the prime of his life to tell him to settle down right now. No. Enjoy. Because that shit ain't gonna last long. Go ahead and get your rocks off, sow your royal oats, coming to America. Don't have no kids, protect yourselves. And I told you, I trust black men. 54% of black men ain't never had no kids. Black men are not the highest in the HIV. Straight black men, heterosexual black men are not the highest HIV rates. They protect themselves. Black men doing what they're supposed to do. I trust you guys. So that dude, Duke Dennis, is running the gambit of all of these women who are attracted to him. So it'll be stupid of me to be like, hey, man, you need to go pick one of these millions of women that want to sleep with you to go settle down. That would be idea, but it's unrealistic. Just like when I was having my run out there. You couldn't have told me to settle down when I was having all these women around. Now, granted, if you F up, that's on you. If you get a woman pregnant, shout out to Fresh, even though the young woman said that she deleted the child or that woman wasn't pregnant. I called that, mind you. But yeah, if you end up having a child while you sitting there sowing your royal oats, I don't want to hear no excuses. Step up to the plate, take care of that damn child. Because at that point, hey, it ain't nothing you can do but be a good father. Because I don't want your asses contributing to the small minority of black men who are effing up our ethnic image by not taking care of their children. But what I'm saying is, enjoy the time that you have when you're attractive at the height of your attractiveness to these women, and then you can figure out if you want to settle down. I'm not encouraging you guys to be what they call it. I think thoughts is old, but whatever they call men who get a lot of women, whatever that. I'm not encouraging you guys to go out there and just, run around and just have multiple women every week. No. And that's another misconception that the black community has about single men who are attractive to a myriad of women. They swear up and down that these guys is like interchanging women 7 days a week. No, I was a single man. I used to consider myself a sexual camel. And if y'all don't know what that means, I'll find me a girl who got that good, and we have our little sessions, you know what I'm saying, for a good 3 to 6 months. And then I'll get up out of there, and then I'll probably be single for another 3 months. I was not sitting there interchanging women every day. And that's the example that you want to be single for the rest of your life? Brother, if men could guarantee that they could get sex on a consistent basis every year for the rest of their lives without getting married, they would. Okay? So it ain't got nothing to do with a man having all of these options, and I'm going to call this one, these niggas ain't... I messed up. I'm about to edit that out. But these dudes ain't Derrick Jackson. You know what I'm saying? They're a little bit more responsible. I gotta count myself. Hey, Dante Bryant, don't listen to that, brother. Ladies, I didn't mean to say that. You know what I'm saying? It just, it came out. So yeah. But yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. Let me stop. See, Dante Bryant still in there, brother. I tried to catch myself. So Dante Bryant with the $5 super chat said that lady was not pregnant. Fresh and Fit set that whole thing up, and people fell for it. They probably did. You don't know. Something you can't explain. Say, I haven't watched Fresh and Fit since pandemic. How they doing? I mean, they still raking in the bucks. So, but yeah, y'all know who that dude Duke Dennis is. Women falling over themselves for that brother, and he enjoying himself. So enjoy. Let's see here. Yeah, man, my bad, y'all. My bad. Curse Rose. Hey, Haroon, man, my bad, brother, my bad. Mr. G-Rev says situations will arrive in our lives, but you got to be smart about it. Yeah. Hey, shout out to Usher. Situations. That was right. Damn, man. Even Asian women are deleting black babies. Planned Parenthood really is undefeated. Order 66. Jesus. Hey, yeah, oh man, I slipped up, man. Tatiana said he said these ninjas. Cortez, I thought it was scripted since the beginning. Oh, okay. See you, Bar. I said, bro, I get it. Yeah, I did. I slipped up. You know what I'm saying? Let me get back to it. But y'all know what I'm talking about. Oh man. Yeah, but I trust black men, man. Enjoy the times where you do get a chance to run the gambit. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I mean, if you can get married, I would love for us to, you know, as a black community, to decrease the age of when we get married, because as of now it stands, black men are typically 33, black women are 32. I would love to see black people get married at a younger age, since we was talking about, you know, getting married in college and these athletes. Yes, but realistically, I mean, I don't think our women in particular are heavily invested in marriage right now. I mean, they'll probably figure it out. Well, they don't want marriage if it's not on their terms. You know, I mean, I've heard some outlandish things. These women, you know, are professionals, but they don't want to pay no bills, but they still want to be married, and the guy has to work and he's paying all the bills while she gets to keep her money and do whatever God knows with it. It's just crazy. You're a liability at that point, and guys are starting to smarten up. Like, man, I'm making a significant amount of money, and why would I want to put a woman on my team that's going to drain my funds and be a liability? And I think that's what a lot of athletes think and hear when they hear black women complaining about this. You know, and that one woman that was on that video when she did the breakdown, she actually said it. She was like, man, you know, but we ain't begging black men to settle down with, you know, and come, you know, we ain't trying to beg them for their, you know, hand in marriage or something like that. But then she ended it by saying, well, we'll use some of their millions and billions, you know, and get some bags and live a soft life if they want to before they go marry a Becky. I'm like, why would you say that? That's just basically telling men that you're a liability. No man wants some, and that's another thing. Y'all, I have to say this. So, women, you may live a luxury lifestyle with the money that you earn, but if you do find a man who had to work for his money, he may not live that luxury lifestyle. So you can't convince him to be buying damn Chanel bags and Birkin bags every other week, because he's not on the same things as you. He understands how money works. He had to work for it. I'm not talking about athletes and entertainers. Like Kevin Samuels said again, their money comes different. But for men who had to work, go to school, get a trade, and they're making a significant amount of money, they don't spend on dumb stuff frivolously. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to sit there and be like, hey, you know, woman I just met, here's $5,000. Go shopping. No, he's like, that $5,000 is for me to invest. You know what I'm saying? Tesla is about to do a split or something. We need to get in on this. You know, what else? What else is hot right now? What's the, you know, the new metal that we're starting to make everything out of right now? I just invested in some of it. Hold on. Well, she invested in it for me. Hold on. I didn't even check to see how everything doing. Uh-oh. Hold on. I'm gonna hook y'all up. I invested. Well, we didn't invest in so many. Not metal. My bad. Hydrogen. Quote details. Yeah, hydrogen. So, so hydrogen is and this is not financial investing advice. I'm just putting some things out there. I've been listening to the reports. We've been listening to the reports, and hydrogen is making a huge push. So it may be wise for y'all to look into it. Not advice, just look into hydrogen. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, I'm gonna just leave it at that. So yeah, I'm glad y'all added. Catherine, thank you. Colton, Yep, heard about it. Let's see, lithium, unobtainium. That's funny. Lithium. Yeah, but yeah. So my bad intellect is so far from a metal. I was thinking about this. I just found, what was that? It's something jewelry is made out of now. It's called something site. My bad. Hold on. I'll be forgetting stuff. It is called. I know y'all know what I'm talking about, so I ain't gonna look in the chat yet. I gotta figure it out for myself. Product in the video. I was looking at this because I don't buy jewelry like that, just timepieces, of course. But moissanite. Moissanite. There it is. Faceless man, my man. Moissanite. There you go. Moissanite. There you go. Yeah. What y'all think about that? Because I seen a nice chain, and I'm telling y'all that right now. We was looking at this. I was like, it look nice. That's like, I'm trying to step outside of my box from the grays and the golds and silvers. Y'all seen this shit? This moissanite chain with the different colors. I like that. And I was looking at what moissanite is today. So that's why I had it mixed up. My bad intellect. So what y'all think about that? What y'all think about moissanite? Is that good? So yeah, so if y'all see me come on screen one day with a chain, just know that shit ain't real. So it's moissanite. Or else it'll be, I do I have a nice silver chain. I haven't bought a big, I guess chain yet. But yeah, but I do like, those types of products. So yeah, I think I'm gonna get me a nice chain. So Benny from Boston 999 Super Chat said a lot of women think that black men will and should accept anything. That's why they will say they had sex 2 weeks ago or be 3 by 3 asking for a 6-figure man. They don't care about our standards. Yeah, but they're gonna learn today. And I told you it's a lot of guys that are waking up. And shout out to the soft guy era. Them brothers, they serious. And I told y'all that it was gonna become a thing. And I just didn't want y'all to take your eyes off the prize. You can't just be going out there saying, I'm living my soft guy era, but you ain't never been a soft guy or provided that own lifestyle for yourself. That's what we tell women, right? If you're going to live a soft life, can you provide that lifestyle for yourself? Do you hang around these types of men? And no, it's not as simple as going to a damn bar and hanging out in the sundress, ladies. Man, I'm going to take some video. And you know what's funny? When we went to the Polo Grounds a couple of weeks ago, there were some women out there that were there by themselves, nicely dressed. They didn't have men, but you could tell that they were kind of scouting. But everybody there was pretty much in a relationship. All the guys, they were either married or in some sort of relationship. So they were just hanging out, looking good. And you could tell they were probably instructed to get dressed up and go to these types of, engagements. And I'm gonna be somewhere here on the weekend. I'm gonna take some video, and I want to, like I said, I wish I could sit down with the ladies who want these types of men. The guys who do make a significant amount of money. They don't look the way y'all think. Like men wearing all types of jewelry and shit and coming in there iced out, and they're not all old white men. For some odd reason, black women have this fixation on trying to snag an old ass white man. Most of these white men that have this type of money are married. You know what I'm saying? And then the black men that are, making a significant amount of money, they don't look like entertainers and athletes. They look just like regular people. I mean, if that makes sense. The IT guys, the blue collar guys who make a significant, especially in Houston, they don't look like, rappers. And y'all don't know how to find these guys because you'll call them dudes dusty. When a dude comes to the gym and he got his work boots on and jeans and he got to get it in before he go home, that brother just probably got done working a 14-hour shift, on somebody's oil rig, and he know that he got to stay in shape, and he get in that gym, get his workout on, and he go back home, eat him a nice hearty meal, and then he get his ass back there on the oil rig. And that brother right there, probably is making upwards of $200,000. You know how I know? Because I know them. They in the gym. I talk to them daily. How the hell you think I figured out how much a dirt farmer makes? In Texas. I just moved to Texas 2 years ago, going on 3 in October. I didn't know that there was even a career field for dirt farming. But talking to some of the guys that's in the industry, I found out that that's a $1 billion industry in Texas. And you need different kinds of dirt to build houses. And if it's not that dirt in that particular area, these brothers will export a particular type of dirt and they will farm it. Didn't know that. Look it up. Look it up and dirt farming. And you would, women who try and live this fake ass soft life, they would scoff at that job title. Dirt farming. Okay. Okay. Especially in the cattle industry. I showed y'all the picture of that family buying a goat, a prize goat for $500,000 when we was at the rodeo. We in Texas. Money is long here. I was going to say money long. I like her. That music. That's the one that sings Time Machine. I wish I was in Time Machine. Oh, I'm off topic. But yeah. Let me see here. Let me see. Marco said diamonds are plentiful on Earth. The jewelers Farsi marketed diamonds to be rare. Could be true. It's not. It's basically what you'll pay for it. And I learned that from Jalen Rose, actually, from his book. It's not what you deserve, it's the amount people will pay for. So if people gonna pay a significant amount for certain things, then that's what it's worth. So Quee said, and who gets a bad rap in the NBA? It's Gobert. The dude, he wins defensive player damn near every year. But people don't like the fact that he gets paid a certain amount of money or millions because he doesn't have a post game. He barely, I don't think he averages, well, he may average a little over 10 points, but he rebounds and he blocks shots and he's defensive player of the year. But they don't like it because they think that he doesn't deserve that money. Ain't got nothing to do with that. He deserves whatever they're willing to pay him. So that's what he worth. So, yeah, Queen said, nope, not at all. Straight, normal looking. Yeah, man. IT, Hashim, man, them IT dudes, man, come on. And IT dudes are smart with their money. These brothers will drive a smart car, one of them little electric cars and shit, and be investing in every hot company that there is, just banking the money. And you would never know who these guys are because y'all are under the impression that they're either old ass white men or they look like entertainers and they wear Jordans. No, these dudes smart. Like, these brothers wear shoes for comfort. And luckily enough, some of these new comfort shoes are stylish. I love the New Balance line because they got a black man designing the shoes. I got a couple of New Balances in there because they look cold, but they comfortable. And the Pumas, they comfortable. These brothers ain't worried about Jordans. Somebody got mad at me because I lift weights in Jordans. Where the hell else I'm gonna use Jordans? I don't play hoop no more, so they tennis shoes. So I'm finna work out in them. I don't care, man. It was like, I don't think somebody is serious working out in Jordans. I'm like, brother, let me show you this 455-pound squat. Shut up. Something you can't explain. The guys who sell sneakers, they was in elementary and now is wealthy. Yeah, man. IT. There we go. My guy. Look at this. Faceless man said, yep, I'm a senior software engineer. I wear slacks and a button down. I drive a Honda Civic and a Toyota 4Runner. I make $150K for a top media company in the world. I mean, you just gonna, put it out there for the ladies, brother. I'm trying to tell them. Master A said, sure don't. So I stay camouflaged. Yeah, man. Yes, I'm just a dusty brother talking, trying to help out some of these wayward black women. Try to help you out. So, Haru said, all I do is walk long miles and lift. Has me looking like Kratos. Absolutely. There's something you can't explain. I'm going to own a farm. Yeah, man. Shit. Texas, that's where it's at. Yes, and I purposefully look a little dusty and I don't wear logos so people have to guess. Yeah, man. And honestly, like I said, I like to support black businesses. So All Saints and Fear of God Essentials, that's created by a black man. So I like that lounge, what they call it, athleisure. Yeah. So when I get a chance, I try and support that brother. But other than that, like in the gym, since I'm cutting, and I'm gonna give you a quick tip on Amazon, you could buy full sweat pant suits or whatever, sweatshirt, sweat pants, hoodies, and that shit won't cost you what? I think I bought 4 of them. 4, both sets. It was less than $90 for 4, and they were Fruit of the Loom. So do with that what you will. So, and I wear those. So I don't care. Let's see here. Faceless Man said, I have very few tails. You'd have to be a watch enthusiast to know what I'm wearing costs. I like steel sports watches. Yeah, man. And that's what's funny. I've had people mention like the different types of timepieces that I wear. I was actually in, because I told you guys I want to start collecting Baccarat crystal. So I was in Neiman Marcus, and there was a guy, and he seen a particular watch that I was wearing. And he was like, man, it's like, that watch is amazing. Like, what is that? And I told him, he was like, damn. Like, yeah, brother, you got to know. Some people, yeah, you have your own vices and the things that you invest in. And, depends on the person. So let's see here. Big Boy 0315 said high earning men are just plain dress. I try and tell them. Royal Blood said hauling dirt for years. There you have it. Royal Blood said that's old money. Yeah, man. The people with the cattle. Sheesh. Let's see here. Did I get any super chats? We got okay. Here, my bad. Curtis Rose with the $4.99 super chat. Thank you, brother, for breaking the drought. We got a lot of comments. Hold on. I'm gonna get one more. Afrik NY, what's going on, brother? Said women go off feels and swag. Being a clean cut professional just isn't sexy to them. If you are a black man, the default is thug. And it's sad that I have to agree with you because we've already figured that out. I got videos on that. It's unfortunate, man. Let's see here. Mr. Take Her Soul, my Jesus. From Houston, when me and my homies go out, it's jeans, tees, and tennis shoes. 90% of the time, nice watches, a little jewelry, and everyone in my circle is 100K plus. Yeah, man. They out there. You're trying to help them out. So, yeah, he said, meeting man, you missed KMS and my other super chats. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me go up. My guy, Jalen Jones with the the 99-cent super chat to say $1, man. I appreciate the support, brother. This is the first time I've seen that name. Let me know if you've been in there before. Thank you, good brother. Appreciate the support as always. And let me go back up. Let me see here. Funny you mentioned maintenance guy. Got that one. Okay, wait. KMS $10 super chat say young cats don't be like us old heads. Make them chicks pay. The P nice ain't free. Soft guy here. That's funny. Intellect $10 super chat said I'm your age, medium man, almost 38. When I was married, I ballooned to 300 pounds. I'm down to 240 now. Luckily, I'm 6 feet and I'm a mesomorph. Good. So mesomorph is a guy who gains muscle very, pretty easy. Let's see here. Built like a linebacker. 200 is the target. Going to Columbia in August. Hey, man, I hope you reach your goal. Seem like you got it under control, brother. Check in. Definitely check in. See, Dante Brown with the $5 super chat said that lady was not pregnant. Okay, I got that one. Oh, okay, I did miss that. Let me see. Okay, I got it. I'm caught up. Cool. My man, Jalen Jones. Oh, okay, cool. He said, this is my first live stream. Oh, okay, welcome, brother. Welcome. Let's see here. Slim Chaby. Okay. Something you can't explain. It wasn't until my hospital job got too busy. I was okay, y'all. I won't get into it. My bad. Let's see here. Somebody said, Master A said pizza morph. Man, hey, it's funny that when you're on like a cutting diet, everything looks amazing. I'm watching basketball and then a commercial come up. I got to turn that foolery off, man, because I get tempted. But that's why you have to satiate yourself with certain snacks so you can do away with those cravings. And I told you guys, I go over it again. Popcorn is my go-to, that simple pop or whatever. It's got that that salty, I guess taste that will curb my appetite. And then also for dessert, a nice scoop of peanut butter. Love peanut butter when you're on a diet. Protein shake, chocolate. I mean, hey, you got to do what you got to do, man. But I love popcorn. When I see something like a steak and I know I can't have it, yeah, popcorn, I'm popping that in. So Skinny Pop, that's what it is. Faces, man, Skinny Pop is cheap for a huge bag at Costco. Oh, I got it. I definitely got it. So let's go over some of these before we get out of here. Let's go over some of these passport statistics. The newest ones, my guy, Young Jay Farrell Freeman, he actually sent me an article to go into, since we're talking about high earning black men. This kind of debunks some of the narratives about the passport bros, because for some odd reason, the black community swears that passport bros don't have money. How can you travel? All right, let's go ahead and debunk this. So if you guys don't know, usstate.gov, they actually update these numbers every year. So as of 2023, you guys, these are the valid passports in circulation, the amount. It's actually 160 million valid passports in circulation in the United States. That is roughly half of our population. And that is not just passports. That includes passport books. If you guys don't know what a passport book is, it's actually a document, or a passport card. A passport card is a document that allows you to travel to places like Puerto Rico, the Caribbean, I think Canada, Mexico, like the surrounding areas. That's where you can travel with this passport card. And I know, Puerto Rico is one of our territories, but I think it's on there. It may not be, but I know for to travel to the Caribbean and Mexico, Canada, you can get a passport card and you can travel without having the actual book. So that's what that is. So 160 million passports are currently in circulation. Let's see here. And then these are the reports and the statistics for how many were issued in 2023. There were actually 24 million passports, and that includes the 3.5 million passport cards that were issued in 2023, which is a significant jump from 2022, 3 million. And then from 2022 to 2021, it was a huge jump, 6 million. A little over 6 million, I believe. So, yeah. So now in YouGov, they actually, reported, of course, that only 1/3 of Americans have valid passports. As I just stated, said 1/3 is about 37%. So that's not including the passport cards, like I mentioned earlier. So about the same percentage as those who have never had a passport, 38%. Another 1 in 5 Americans have an expired or invalid passport. So 37% of Americans, 1/3, have a valid passport. That makes sense. So when people try to have these arguments by saying, well, black people or black men don't have passports, damn near the whole United States don't have a valid passport. Only 1/3, 33%. We get it? Okay. Now, and these are the numbers that boils down to the black community. There are also noticeable differences in the U.S. passport ownership between people of different races. Hispanic Americans, ironically, 55% of them are more likely than white Americans, 42%, or Black Americans, 34%, to hold a current U.S. passport. So, focusing on the Black community, only 1/3 of our population has a valid passport, right? So, and if I had to guess, women travel a little bit more than men. So I would assume that number would lean towards Black women, probably about 60 to 40%. 60% of Black women, 40% of Black men. And I'm just guessing here because Black men are starting to travel more. So again, the Black community, 1/3. So let's stop this narrative that Black women are just running around here traveling and foolery like that. No. Now, this is a breakdown of the averages in regards to that passport percentage number. So Hispanic Americans, people with postgraduate degrees, and adults under 30 are most likely to have current passports. So if you're under 30, you have let's say a master's degree, and you're Hispanic American, you tend to have more passports than not. And then the people who they surveyed, do you have a current U.S. passport? These are the percentages for those particular people. And it's saying right here, so 71% of people said that yes, they do for the postgraduate degree. And then white Americans, that's what they answered, 42%. Black Americans, 34%. Hispanic Americans, 55%. And this is just the methodology that they used. They did a poll conducted online between August 2nd through the 4th of 2023, and they surveyed 1,000 U.S. adult citizens. So that's where they get these numbers from. And these are the sources and footnotes from the places that I mentioned in regards to the passport numbers, travelstate.gov, and also U.S. outbound travel to world regions. And as you can see there, this is very recent. And then this breaks down for, Democrats, Republicans, Independents, but it also has a key point for the 2/3 of Americans with the household income of 100K or more have a valid passport. So 64% of households with 100K or more have a non-expired valid passport for international travel, which is pretty, that's a significant amount. So only 21% of households that make under 50K have valid passports. And then you go to middle America, 50 to 100K, 44%. But that's very telling. 64% of households that make 100,000 or more tend to have valid passports. And you guys can see the trend upward from the international visits from the U.S. had not returned to the pre-pandemic levels as of 2022. A lot of people were leaving or staying home because of the pandemic. So you can see here, and you can see the increase, but it wasn't as high as the pre-pandemic, but it's still on the it's on the incline. And then this is just basically saying the number of passports in circulation, and this is from U.S. Facts, which was it goes for 2020. I want to say 2023. There you have it right there. And I'm just showing you the upward trend from 1990 to 2023 or 1989. My bad. My apologies. Here's some more facts about the passport calls. It'll just say, okay, Canada, Mexico, Bermuda, Caribbean countries by land or sea. Okay, there we go. And this is just reiterating the statistics that I said from U.S. stats right here. So the reason why I shared this stuff is to debunk some of these misconceptions that the Black community has, a lot of passports in circulation. We actually don't. Only 1/3. And then when people do travel, they tend to earn a significant amount of money, over $100,000, 64%. So that can bleed over to the passport bros. Passport bros are able to travel for months at a time. And they make enough money to do so. I would not consider those brothers broke. Just because they ain't spending their money on you, that don't mean that they broke. So let's just stop that right there. All right, let me see here. I get any super chats? Let me go back. Let's see here. Quiz $2 super chats. Aha, medium man be drooling during the commercials. What? What I missed? Let's see here. Freak, thank you for the $2 super chat, brother. My bad. Freak with the $10 super chat. He says, as an educated pro, I have learned that if you got it legal in the old-fashioned way, you are deemed safe, or a competition for degretion. Yeah, that's funny. Better to keep your accomplishments and net worth to yourself. Yeah, man. Like I said, you guys let me know on the dating market. Has a woman ever asked you, how much money do you make, or what do you bring to the table? A woman asks you any of them questions, brothers, be like, hey, it was nice meeting you. Let me go ahead and take care of the water that you ordered. It was nice meeting you. Good day to you. Andre Golden, what's going on, brother? 499 Super Chat said, what's going on, media man? Weight loss is a battle, but the resulting health benefits are worth it. Okay, and you're right. I agree. I get these Super Chats before we raise on up. I get some of these comments real quick. Pac-Man, what's going on? Black women travel more than black men, but make less money. Yeah, and I started to notice that. I see a lot of black women being stranded, just to get flown out. Like, why the hell? And this is, I guess you can consider me black women. Okay, you get flued out, like they like to say. That's cool, but make sure you got enough money to get your ass back home. I'm getting tired of seeing y'all making TikTok videos saying that you went to a dude's house, didn't want to give up the booty, and he kicked your ass out. Now you stranded in some city. Y'all, and why y'all not getting, why you not getting round-away trips? I don't know. But yeah, make sure you got enough money to do that. I hate to see y'all asses stranded out there. That's not safe. You know what I'm saying? Ted Bundy would be doing numbers out here if he lived in today's day and age. And that's sad to say. So this is me trying to protect y'all asses. Don't ever get stranded up out there. And don't stop trying to get flued out when you don't know the guy or you don't have no intentions on having sex with him. You know what the hell these men trying to fly you out for? Not just for conversation. Y'all could have did that on FaceTime. Just be smart. And no, I'm not saying you're not obligated to do anything. But you know what the hell that... I hate having these conversations because women don't understand it. I ain't obligated. You damn right you ain't obligated. But he ain't obligated to keep your ass in his house. And that's why y'all keep getting stranded. Don't go your ass out there knowing what the hell that dude want. Stay your ass at home if you don't think that you want to sneak in. And why the hell would you go out there to somebody or go on vacation with a dude, accept the trip, and then lie and be like, I'm on my, my monthly, or I'm sick. I got a headache. I can't have it. I can't have sex. Like, stop. Protect yourselves and just don't go. But y'all greedy asses gonna go out there. Lord have mercy. Trying to help. Queese said $5 super chat said you were talking about snacking while watching the games. I love numbers and math. It's so important to understanding and combating the issue. Yeah, brother. Thank you, brother. And Intellect $5 super chat said I'm in the gym for vanity, but also increase my odds of keeping my first class medical. Oh, okay. Got you. I thought I had read that before. Let me see here. Something you can't explain. I can't lie. I flew one chick out, but she did what I wanted, so it was worth it for me. Yeah, like I said, man, that's the goal. Like, brother, I've flown out women. Me and my girl, we started off flew out. I flew out all the time, so I don't care. We flew out. We flew out. I hate that, but I'm trying to use it. I'm trying to be hip. Hey guys, old ass dude trying to be hip. I was actually impressed when young dude commented on one of my gym pictures or videos. He was like, man, you got that gym Riz. You see that girl in the back? And I was like, Riz? And I had to figure out what the hell that meant. I was like, oh yeah, I do have a little bit of gym Riz. Okay, I got that one. Cool. Hitflick said I had an irregular stress test a year ago, but a clear heart scan it scared me to the point that I lost 40 pounds from cutting my eating alone. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? That they get you through it. Yeah, and I just had an ultrasound on my vital organs, my stomach organs. My doctor wanted to check that out because I will be 45 this year. And I got the results today. Everything looks good. So I'm good to go. Yeah, what else did we test? I had my chiropractic appointment yesterday. That went went well. I got beat up in there, of course. If you ever had chiropractic appointments, and yeah, it's not a massage. They be getting in there. Pause. So, but yeah, so I just had my ultrasound out there. So yeah, everything good. Let's see here. Fry said, I eat an ounce a day. I eat ounce a day, no meat, but carbs. Will I lose weight? Well, eat an ounce of what, brother? Let's see here. Slim Chaby. I think I'm saying that right. These lovely ladies go live, position their camera angles under the best light, and Doc's old buddy that wasn't going for a foolishness. That's funny. Let's see here. Intellect said, I'm a fly and get her myself. She don't want to do what we there for. She can pay for her own commercial ticket back home. IBS, yeah, make sure them gut microbes is in order too, brother. Yeah, I get you guys. If you're new to this channel, IBS, you're not new, but yeah, y'all know that I have 2 blood workups every year. So one in April, one in September. So good to go. I'm getting old, man. I care about my health, but I also care about being ripped up. So Oliver said grams only, brother. Okay. Something you can only buy one-way tickets. All right. Demetrius James said chiropractic is a beatdown. Yeah, and I felt the effects, Demetrius, while I was doing cardio. You know, I did my 30 minutes of walking on the treadmill, and that lady, man, she was going to work on my calves, and it was sore. I was like, oh, man, I don't know how I'm going to make it to this damn 30 minutes. But I made it. So how many calories did I burn at the gym today? Today I burned active calories 793, total calories 973. So, and I worked out for an hour. Y'all can't see that shit. I don't know. Hour and 32 minutes. So yeah. So overall, I burned almost 1,000 calories. I'm going. So yeah. Let's see here. Kui said same here. VA twice a year. Yeah, I go to the VA once, and then for my job, I have 2. I have my global medicine appointment as well, and those things are very very extensive. They have to check everything just to make sure nothing changes when you go to these different places in other particular countries, because sometimes you may have to drink the water, and the water may not be up to the standards. So I get my malaria antibiotics, packets and all that stuff. So yeah. Let's see here. Oliver said probiotics are super important. The gut biome is precursor to this synthesis of many health neurochemicals. So sometimes if you're in a bad mood, it could be because of your diet. Yeah, it definitely the things that you eat affect your stress levels, all of that type of stuff, man. You are right. Project 007 $10 super chat said, as Gen Xers, I think it's more important to maintain muscle than build it at our age. Full body workouts 2 to 3 times a week work for me, plus healthy diet to stay lean. Absolutely. I love this fitness talk, man. I'm glad y'all good to go. Let's see here. Something you can. I have Android. I don't know what y'all use. Oh, I got a Apple Watch, and on the Apple you get the little fitness app, and you can see everything. I like it. All right, so let's get out of here, man. The first show of May. I think this was a good one. Hope everybody learned something. And ladies, I do these avatar videos specifically for you guys, and I'm pretty sure you guys, know why. I want to make sure that you at least attempting to do the right things on the dating market. I'm taking care of trying to help the guys get what they want on the dating market. I want you guys to do the same for the good Black women. And hopefully this definitely helped y'all, pointed out some things. And I definitely will clip this up in the very near future. This week, of course, probably, hopefully tomorrow. But I still have to clip up the video that we did on Monday's live stream. What did we talk about? It was a good one, too. I'm about to go back and review. It was, the 92% of biracial children, Black men, procreate with. We're going to clip that up, too. But this is important as well. So I'm definitely going to hook y'all up as well. So I can't wait. Let me see here if I got anything else. No, we good to go. I think I covered everything. Oh, my bad. Trace, my bad. He's a $1.99 super chat. Thank you, brother. Peace to the Medium Man, Clay. And to you, Medium Man. Yeah, man. Thank you, brother. I appreciate the support. Let me see here. I know y'all like the. See if I can find it. I'll stop it right there. Try and find the young ladies. Yeah, so if you like the young lady who was playing the guitar, her name is Diamonds Metal on TikTok and Instagram. She's amazing. She cold with that guitar, man. So go ahead and follow her. I forgot to put her handle in there, but I definitely will update it. But I'll leave you guys with the last part of the video that I put together so you guys can check out some of that music as well. Again, shouts out to Mona for holding down the chat. Appreciate the support. And everybody who donated, I greatly appreciate it. Shouts out to the chat for keeping it booming in there. Let me make sure I got all the cash apps. Yep, everything good. Shout out to CW. Appreciate the support, good brother. And shout out to our show sponsor, Joe O'Brien, with the $100 super chat or cash app on the first of the month. It's the first of the month. Wake up. I used to be a huge Bone Thugs and R&B fan. Still am. Crazy Bone is one of my favorite rappers. So I appreciate the support. Life is good. I think life is good. Brother, are you the one that every time you put SYSBM at the end of my streams? I started to notice that. Brother, you good. You could put that in there. It's okay, man. You support. You can support it. Thomas Bland, missed the stream. We're going to catch the replay. Oh, man, you good. It's going to be up. And Mr. G says, shout out to Lazy Bone. Yep. My guys. So let's go ahead and get out of here, man. Appreciate the support once again. I'm going to go ahead and grab something to eat and relax and watch some of this hoop. Not going to talk about the Lakers. Unfortunate. But it is what it is. We'll get them next year. Thank y'all. I appreciate the support. God bless you all. Be safe. And I will be back hopefully this Saturday. We're going to have a great show for you guys. So until then, Media Man out. Peace. Hopefully y'all learned something. I definitely did. And we out. Thank y'all.
ain't jealous, but I'll kill these bitches. A money fiend that touch my hands and make my panties glisten. Oh yeah, now shout it different. That line make zipper stiffen. She got a steez that's surpassing them female rap statistics. I won't play WNBA, but I'll buy tickets though. They try put me in the buckets and shit that pick and roll. A Southern Tale saying RIP for who them bells gon' toll. My shit be poppin' like cheese grits on top your mama stove. That's hot. Your nigga I is who ain't is simply not. You're not important to the plot. I plot my climax while they watch. They thought them little verses something. Man, the music ain't even dry. Man, they music ain't even fire. Man, your fave gon' have to die, and I ain't playing. I came to get this chicken in LA, but I ain't stand. Be damned if she ain't gon' lose herself out here. No point in praying on some better shit. Just pray to God I'm heaven shit. This gift was sick as presents. Only time that I felt freedom sent. So fuck you and your bitter bitch. That comments when your Twitter pics. I'm break just for a little bit before you have to clock back in. But right before you punch your card, just remember since I eat a dick. You nasty bitch.
I ain't been out of shape. I'm running off another game. I can't feel nothing. It's my fault. I should have been better. But I did all again, I swear. I swear. If I